Federal Republic of Nigeria is regarded as the most populated country in the African continent. The British Broadcasting Corporation reports that the population of Nigeria is more than 200 million people. Secondary school students in Nigeria usually participate in the West African Examination Council annual examinations. Below are 3 states with the best WAEC results in 2022. The first is Edo State. Edo State is located in the south-south geopolitical zone of Nigeria. The Daily Post reports that this state has the best WAEC result for the year 2022. The same source reports that Edo State recorded a pass rate of 92.8%. The Guardian has also confirmed this information. The second is Enugu State. The Guardian reports that Enugu State came second with a pass rate of 92.7%. Enugu State is part of the southeast geopolitical zone of Nigeria. Anambra is the third. The Guardian also reports that Anambra State ranks third for the year 2022. The same source reports that this state recorded a pass rate of 92.2%. This rating has also been confirmed by the Daily Post. All those people they shout, now we they do this, now we they run the show. Run the show in what way now? When you talk about Lagos, they will tell you the center of excellence, not for this thing. Of course, you know the reason why Lagos has been like that, because it's formerly the capital of the nation. But when you talk about, I've never seen anywhere you see people getting scholarship. This is at the programs they are running for people. Apart from Agberu, that's just what you see there. All this Emilokan, what do they have to show? Nothing. Everywhere, just zigzag. At least we know that when Obi was there, Anambra used to take the first position. But they are still even on top of the situation. They are still on top. Topping the charts. You will never find an Aboki state among the first 20 states, and yet they are giving juicy positions in government. God will punish Lugard and Queen Elizabeth. Okay, have you ever even seen Lagos State among the best two? Have you ever seen? No. Well, you must be out of your mind. Your children were going to school in Lagos. Is Lagos State the only state in Nigeria if you are not an hypocrite? That's not what we are talking about now. We are talking about this. See, they want to twist it now. This person you are talking to now is from southeast. That is what you don't know, and you don't even want to know. Everything is southeast. You may ask again. I don't care to know. Try and know where someone come from before attacking the wrong person. One thing is that a great observation, they only carry first in touting and toggery. That's it. Why the Southeast always carry first is unknown gunmen. Resounding amen, but you can't even live without them. All Igbo youth has left their village, ran outside their state, left only the elderly back home, now bragging. Ayonlokpa. What is this one? What is this one saying? They left their old people. So is it their old people that are now going to schools or what? Have you ever asked yourself this question, that why Luxembourg is the richest country in the world? The population of students in Lagos State is more than any state in Nigeria. Get your facts correct before comment. It's we, the black race, that is at fault. Stop blaming others for our failures due to greediness and lack of genuine love for ourselves. This is what Obi did when he was governor of Anambra State. Where is Lagos State that was built and developed by the almighty Jagaban? They will only shout about how he raised IGR to 50 billion monthly. They are forgetting that the greatest development is the human capital. Tinubu neglected this and instead empowered nuisance and agberos to harass law-abiding citizens, all in the name of revenue generation. Can you imagine? They love it that way. Why the first and second, third are all from? Does it mean that the South people are more brilliant or worse? No, sir. It is the priority of the government and people of the state, regions, and concerned. These states with the highest educated people in Nigeria are equally the highest unemployed people, and many are jobless after so many years of finishing their youth. That is not the problem of the state, it is the problem of the country. So don't tell us, at least they have gone to school. We are talking, when you talk about unemployment, you talk about unemployment in a separate form, but we are talking about education. So if we stop twisting it, what can Lagos, the residents of Lagos, at least if you are talking about people who have done one or two things, forget about those who are coming as strangers, but the son of the soil, is what are they gaining? What are they benefiting? No, Edo is second, Enugu is first. Get back to WAEC. Those three states mentioned have never won national competition. Don't judge them by WAEC. Are we talking about beauty contest here? Enugu is not first, it's second. Education is in the south and southeast. You will never see APC people talk now, but if they talk about presidency, you will see them comot head one by one. This is where we know who have the interest of the country at heart. Peter Obi's work has been speaking for him since 2005 up to today in terms of education and how the country can move forward. Which state is from the north? Aboki cows. Just talk about quota system. The north will come first. Please quotarize WAEC because of them. The states have highest number of special centers. Even their governors aid them in the black business. It is rampant. Some of their kind of article give them the copy. Miracle centers are many in those states. Like seriously? That notwithstanding, even the Abokis few and weak credits, when we meet in higher institutions, the difference is made clear. Aboki excess living is Edo brother with a third class paper. Are you sure? Provide a specific data to support your assertion that they have a special center. What is the essence of your knowledge when you cannot do without the illiterate ones? And the illiterate ones are the ones who are using thuggery to get into power. You can normally, when you see a real well-educated people, we talk not the ones that got it from a backyard or from the back door. You see that they want to be noticed, and that's why they use thuggery, they use all manner of violence to get into positions. We know what that has become. Who told you that the illiterates are the ones that they can't do without the illiterates? Lugard and Elizabeth are dead. Any blame is not for them, but we that are alive, vote wisely now and please, and change the narratives. This is the most selfish people in Africa. They don't want their children to be educated but to be enslaved with religion and impoverishment. And they should give scholarship to their children. Instead, they teach them to become bandits, kidnappers, and all form of evil. Education is power. We thank God for the good results. You didn't show Emilokan state. Why? They can't be now. When you come to Lagos, the face of Lagos is just Agbero. What you see all over the place. Whether they are doing some things good, but all of those things will be at the background. But the face of Lagos is just Agbero all over the place. So northern children don't go to school, or that is why everything from there is always bizarre. Thanks to Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki, is best governor Edo State ever had. We love you. WAEC is only promoting miracle centers in Nigeria. There is no credibility in exams conducted in Nigeria any longer, since most secondary schools in Nigeria are now miracle centers. Can you see? Why is it that people don't have miracle centers? So miracle centers every day. Which miracle center are they promoting? Don't be like say we know they know what is happening in exam centers. They said your people cannot. We talk about the people with highest the score highest in WAEC, and some people are trying to tell us that they have a miracle centers. How many miracle centers really? Aboki states do not know how to do exam malpractice. Even if they give them, will they be? Is it not somebody who is even intelligent that would know how to do exam malpractice? Some people you see copy, they will copy people's name. even when they are copying people's answers. Anambra is on the list because of the work Peter Obi did as governor of Anambra State. He is our 2023 president. Forget all those who are talking about what is it called? Miracle Center. They just want to justify their inadequacies and incompetence. The South is the headquarters of quality education in Nigeria, just as the North represents backwardness, except in criminality. And when you look at it generally, when you see people from Igbo extraction, all those South and Southeast, when you look at the people who do not go to school, there's this ability of being able to speak, whether it is broken or whatever, being able to speak at least little English, even if they are, we know that there are some core people in all this interior village, but when you look at people who are illiterate in that area, they will be able to, of course, you can't tell me that all those places, they don't speak their language. They speak their language, but ability to be able to communicate in English, even if you don't understand other people's language. But when you look at an average, generally, like I've always said, when you talk about the real people in a society, they are everyday people who are just on the street. Those are the areas you need to measure a country, whether a country or a state is doing well economically and in other areas. Not just selected few who you think that they are billionaires. No, those ones are not the real people. The real people are everyday people on the street. If you look at those people from the north and the south, you see that they cannot express themselves if they don't speak their language. Just go to Lagos. Majority of them cannot even, they can't even speak little English. They will begin to speak their language. That is the essence. That's what we are talking about. In those days, when you see people who you think that they go to school, majority of the people from the southeast or south, you think they go to school, not that they didn't go, they went to school. And I'll begin to ask my question, why is it that these people, any little thing, they will be able to express themselves, but other people from other regions, when you see their people on the street, they will not be able to express themselves. Even as we speak, just go to Lagos, you see those people who are that lower kid that they can't express themselves, whether even in broken, they cannot express themselves. And anybody who cannot just speak Yoruba, it's Igbo and Igbo, Omo Igbo ni. The next in Omo Igbo. So those are the things we are talking about. Forget special centers. You want to tell me that they don't have special centers in all those places? You are telling us because they have special centers in those states that came out first, with the WAEC results. That is why they are telling us that they scored highest mark in WAEC. So guys, let's say your opinion on your take on this.